I'm so glad that we could meet up again. This is Coffee with Mia, and I hope you have your favorite beverage. I have my coffee, so let's get started. You know, you don't need to shock your life into change. You don't need to become someone else overnight. And you definitely don't need to throw yourself into discomfort just to prove something. Because here's the truth. Real change, it happens quietly. It happens consistently. And most of the time, it happens gently. A lot of people think breaking out of their comfort zones has to be dramatic. Something like saying to yourself, I'm going to completely change my life starting tomorrow. No, that's not what you do. And that's why most people fail. And why do they fail? Because they go from zero to overwhelming. And here's the real shift. Breaking your comfort zone sounds something like this. Speaking a little more honestly than you usually do. Leaving a situation a little bit earlier than you normally would. Saying no without over-explaining. And showing up even when you feel slightly uncomfortable. Not extreme, just different enough. Your comfort zone doesn't need to be shattered. It needs to be stretched. You know, there was a time that even small things made me feel uncomfortable. Things like walking into a room, saying what I really thought, not over-explaining myself. And then I realized it wasn't that I couldn't do these things. I was just used to doing it this way. I think we may feel like this from time to time. Think of a room full of people, and especially when you have to walk into that room by yourself, you may feel a little anxious. Or saying what I really thought. Maybe sometimes I held back, not because I was going to say it in a fresh or rude way, but I just kept it to myself. And not over-explaining myself, that one was a little hard. I don't know why we feel like we owe everyone an explanation for everything we do. Now, since I was used to doing things this way, maybe we can call it a habit or something a little farther than that. Maybe it was my pattern. Now, since I've become more mindful, I was able to make a change. The most important thing to remember is that once you acknowledge something, then you can change it. First, start small but intentional. Don't jump into doing something. Start to lean into the way that you would like to do it. Pick one thing today. Speak up just once. Hold eye contact just a little bit longer. And trust your decision without asking for validation. The next step is to repeat what you're doing until it feels normal. Confidence is not created in one moment. It's built through repetition. What feels uncomfortable today, well, that becomes your standard for tomorrow. Lastly, don't be hard on yourself if you feel discomfort. Discomfort does not mean that you're doing it wrong. Discomfort means that you're expanding. And expansion takes time, so be patient with yourself. Remember, You don't need a new life overnight. You need small steps done consistently. Because one day you will look around and realize what used to make you feel uncomfortable, now it feels like you. Remember, you are all beautiful, worth it women. And a woman that knows her worth does not force transformation. She allows herself to expand consistently, quietly, and on her terms. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. This is Mia, and I just love having coffee with you. And I will see you tomorrow.